We're here in Palo Alto, California tonight at the 25th anniversary Maitri Gala. Having been here from the beginning, what can you say about this moment, this event, this time for the organization and for you?
Well, it's an amazing moment. It's a moment that sometimes I'm not believing that it's happening because we started so small and with such little resources, but we started with a big dream. And I feel so happy seeing that dream. That dream has just taken wing and become more than I could have imagined it to be.
There was a lot of feeling that we really should adhere to the rules of being a model minority. But now I feel that the community is a co-steward of ending domestic violence in the South Asian community. I feel that they're true partners with us, saying, yes, this is a cause we want to support.
Our budget has been increasing every year, and with the help of the community, we have been able to do that. And we are able to add to our array of services and keep providing that.
We did start with one little phone line that was put into my house, and that's where we took turns paying for the phone and little things like the P.O. box.
The truth is, this is happening in Bay Area with educated people where we would probably not expect this kind of stuff to happen here. And that's where I think we need to start to bring awareness to this issue, talk about it and feel not be ashamed about talking about it, and then give the right kind of help to people who need to be given the help.
We want a society in which everybody can contribute. Everybody has capability, we can do good things. If we remove the stigma, we help the people, we can create a much better society, and that's what all of us want to see.
When I first attended that meeting 24 years ago, it was about women helping women. But today, where we are as an organization, it's really meeting the needs of the community. It's much more than just a women's issue. We understand that it comes from society. It's a familial issue, that we deal with children, we deal with elders, we deal with men. So it's no longer about just a women's organization. It really does encompass a larger sector of the community. So I think in that sense, we have evolved with the society.
I worked with the Board of Trustees over the years and understand the big void that exists still in our environment, to bridge the gap, to educate and to ensure that spousal abuse doesn't continue.
Specifically for the younger generation, we hear about issues of mental health and sexual assault in terms of college lives or in terms of a primarily white community, but we rarely have opportunities to talk about the way it affects the South Asian community itself. And so being able to sort of come to comfortable spaces and engage with the differential ways that these issues affect us based on our South Asian heritage is a really unique opportunity, and I think really necessary to keep engaging younger students or younger people.
Domestic violence is something that people often think only affects a certain segment of the population, only affects women, only affects certain demographics, but it's actually something that affects a lot more of us because it's actually much more broadly defined than just physical abuse, right? There's mental abuse, there's emotional abuse, there's so many other forms of it. It doesn't affect just the victim of it, but the families, the children, and so we feel like it's a cause that is more important than just for those that are suffering from it.
When I heard about Maitri and what they do to empower these women to, go out on their own and train them, get them up and running, on their feet, I thought, it's so important.
When I think of Maitri, a proverb comes to mind. Just when the caterpillar thought its life was over, it transforms into a butterfly. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what Maitri does. They transform hundreds and thousands of lives every year.
It is your hands that took this tiny ray of compassion, this hope, and transformed that into a beacon. This light must stay on. This star must shine.